The Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba Fett. Chapter 1. It is going by chapter, so it's going to be like the Mandalorian. It's called Stranger in a Strange Land. Stranger in a Strange Land. But you know what? It's directed by Robert Rodriguez. Okay. But it's written by Favreau, so as long as Favreau has his name on it, I think we're in good hands. With that being said, guys, you know I can't show you the entire thing here. Let's just get right into it. You know how these reactions go. We're back, and they're just reestablishing Jabba's palace. And all of this looks phenomenal. Did they rebuild it, or is this like that Mando technology? Medical capsule? Or is that a back to tank? Oh, it is sort of back to tank. Yeah, we saw this in the trailers, right? This is going to be like him regenerating. Camino. Cool. Oh, they're actually showing this. Cool. This is good. This will help people remember that. And no, his head fell out as Mace Windu cut it off. What is that? Oh, is that the Sarlacc? He's in the Sarlacc. Cool. Ah, we're going to see this. I always hoped that we would see him cut himself out. Yeah, we all kind of agree that there's like comics and stuff of him cutting himself out of the Sarlacc. Yeah, we all kind of just agreed that him cutting himself out is just a given. It's Boba Fett. I mean, come on, he's a he's a badass. Okay, that's cool. And yeah, it's just we all recognize this as part of his mythos. Huh. Yeah, that's cool, man. That they actually filmed it. We know Favreau, he knew that we wanted to see this. And that's a great way to open up this series. Now, we know eventually from Mandalorian lore, we know eventually that his armor gets taken by Jawas and gets sold to Cobb Vanth. But we'll have to see how close that timeline comes in here. Alright, here are the Jawas taking it. And then he's going to get left for dead out in the sands. There was Tuskens that found him, right? And that's why he has the Tusken staff that we've seen in the Mandalorian. You've seen better days, Boba. Ooh, is that kind of a worm? Kind of gross. I like that imagery. Very Ben-Hur. And you can tell that Tamora Morrison really has fun playing this role. Now, I assume that they're going to try to enslave him somehow, but he's going to win their respect and get away. I thought they said that everything we saw in the trailers was going to be like from the first half of this episode, and we're just getting backstory. Interesting. So it eventually must show when Fennec and him take over the palace. They're using tents, so they must be moving because that's not their stationary homes. We know that they do make homes, like huts for their normal homes. So they must be in transition to someplace else. Okay, this stuff is really dark. Hard to see. He's just fighting the dog. And I'm sorry, it's really dark, so this stuff you may not be able to see here on the side. I'll just kind of narrate and commentate and tell you what's happening. Okay, so he got bested by the lead guy. And they're just going to leave him out in the desert again? So he is healing himself. That's why the scars are gone. We theorized that when we saw the trailers. It was like, his scars are all gone. And people were upset about that, but whatever. He said something about dreams. He said dreams are back. His dreams are back. He's suiting up. They come to give him gifts because he's taken over the throne now. Okay. So that's the same species as Bosk, right? And we've seen them in Mandalorian. Major Domo? Come on, guys. Where does that sound familiar? I'm sorry, I play World of Warcraft, and I'm pretty sure they used it from somewhere else too. I'm just not pulling it right now. So this guy's kind of a worm. Fennec. She wants to lay down the law. I like that. So who's the mayor of Mos Espa? So he doesn't want to torture them. And we saw that in the trailers too, where he's like, he doesn't want to rule with fear. He wants to rule with respect. So he's going to recruit these guys? But I wouldn't trust them. I agree, Fennec. It is a bad idea. But maybe he's got another purpose for them. Maybe he'll use them as fodder for whenever the mayor comes calling. That's Mos Espa, right? Although I don't remember a pit there. I want to see who this mayor is. Oh, hey, that corner, isn't that the same corner that, isn't that the same corner area where Anakin said goodbye to his mother? I'm gonna have to cut the first sound there, but wasn't that the same corner? It looked like it. See? Favreau puts in these nods. The Max Rebo band? I don't think that's Max Rebo, though, is it?
Things will go a lot smoother if you.
How about you? Would you like your helmet cleaned, too?
Apologies, I didn't see your litter.
I wasn't carried on a litter.
So that's a crack at Jabba for always being carried around. So there's some humor there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we saw this in the trailers. He's gonna lay down some... Ooh, a serious beatdown. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Just look at my face here. Do you know what? You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna force him. They're gonna force him to rule with some level of fear. Because you have to. You can't stand for this. You can't let people do this to you if you're going to be like this ruthless underlord, right? Ooh, wow. So there is going to be some violence in this. I didn't think they would show somebody getting their throat. Just look at the anger in his face there. And she's enjoying it. Fennec enjoys this. Cool. Yeah, that was cool. Some parkour here. Cool. Okay, this is impressive. I didn't expect to see this. And it's shot incredibly well. Look at that wide shot. Because one of the things with the Mando technology where, you know, they're on the big set is getting that sense of scope. And you know what? I hope she did her own stunts because she can do it. So they're putting him in the tank here. And this is happening after the Mandalorian. His run-in with the Mandalorian. What's he trying to do? He's going to use this guy for something, though. He's going to use him, like, for fodder or something. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. It's big. It's like the Goro of Tatooine. Not the dog. Interesting creature design. Ooh, these visual effects are actually surprisingly good. I'm really shocked on how good these effects are. Actually, should I be surprised that the effects are this good? You know what I'm getting? I'm getting hints of like Ray Harryhausen, like, you know, those old creatures. Pull that chain tight is rather impressive. And now the kid has respect for him, right? So this is going to be a little bit like the Mandalorian Season 2 opening where they go off and kill a creature with the Tusken Raiders to get respect. See, these Tusken Raiders have a little bit of a different garb. They're dark. They have got dark clothing on. And he's won their respect. So he's going to give them the water. Okay. Is that it? Oh, okay. So that's it. That's episode chapter 1. Stranger in a Strange Land, right? Created by Favreau. And they got the same kind of outro stuff going on there. Okay, guys, what did you think? The Book of Boba Fett, chapter 1. I like this actually quite a bit because it showed us what we all kind of knew, that he crawled out of the Sarlacc and they established the tone of it. But you know how he said that he wanted to rule with respect instead of fear? He got laid out there in Mos Espa. So people will know that he's got some weaknesses. But he's got Fennec by his side, who is obviously able to keep up with most of the people that are going to be attacking him with that parkour scene. That was really awesome. I like that a lot. That was unexpected. and Jessica Biel as the Twi'lek in this. Wow. And we're going to see more from her, I think, for sure. And I'm really curious in the next episode to see the mayor. They have to show who this mayor of Mos Espa is, because that person, she's got a big head. Will it be speculation? Will it be Kira from Solo? It'll be kind of a step down just to become mayor of Mos Espa, right? I'm hoping it's going to be somebody else we recognize, though, if it's not Kira. I know that's the speculation. I know people wanted to see her in this episode, but for me, I felt like this just helped set the tone for what this series is going to be. Him just trying to get control over Jabba's old, operation. So that'll be interesting to see, because there's just so much stuff there that we can mine to get into that kind of underworld of the criminal underworld, and we'll have to see how that plays out with other places, because the Hutts go further than just Tatooine, right? They have more control over other planets and stuff like that, and it'll be fun to see how all of that plays out. But as a first episode, I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot. I know a lot of people out there who watch reactors don't pay attention to a lot of the breakdown afterwards. But guys, if you have anything that you want to talk about, let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys there, because I liked it. I liked that a lot, and I can't wait to see chapter 2. All right, follow there's going to be a playlist in the cards that'll be linked for you guys, and in the description below, and probably there in the comments. It'll be a playlist so you can watch it as a series in my on my YouTube channel. All right, that's it. Let's continue on with chapter 2.